Hey guys, it's Cliff Ravenscraft here, and I wanted to give you a public service announcement related to hot seats in the Next Level Mastermind. We've recently added several brand new members to the Next Level Mastermind, and over the next couple weeks, I intend to fill all remaining seats between the AM and the PM group. And with so many brand new folks coming on board, that's a lot of people who may have never been exposed to the concept of a mastermind group hot seat. So with that being said, I want to just address number one, the biggest thing that most people have when it comes to their first one or two hot seats. And that is this feeling of anxiety or maybe even overwhelm about being able to, am I going to do this right? Am I going to be able to perform well? I just want to make sure I don't waste anybody's time when I'm in the hot seat. If that is something that has crossed your mind, I want you to just completely put that out of your head because, well, first and foremost, the pressure to deliver is on us. This 40-minute hot seat is for you. It is our opportunity to put all of the focus on serving you, meeting your needs. The pressure for us is to be there for you to make your life better, not the other way around. Everybody in the Next Level Mastermind has been preparing for their entire lifetime for your 40-minute hot seat. I want you to think about it that way. See, all of the experiences that I've had through life, all of the successes, all of the failures that I've had, all of the things that I've studied, all of the different technology tools that I use in my business, the ones that I'm using today that make me more productive than I ever dreamed possible in the past, or the ones that I spent thousands of dollars on and they just were absolutely worthless and I would never recommend them to anyone. And then of course you put all these other people in the Next Level Mastermind, all of their experiences, their successes, their failures, their education, their experience, their resources. All of us have been preparing our entire lives to serve you for the 40 minutes that you are in the hot seat. The preparation has already been done. We don't feel any pressure to do anything special because we already have that value built up inside of us, and therefore you shouldn't have any pressure to deliver anything. Your pressure is to come and be receptive. That, in fact, if there's any pressure on you, it's like, do I have an open mind? Am I coming with a willing heart to receive all the absolute value that these people have and want to give to me? Am I open to receiving their gifts with an open heart and saying, wow, I never knew I could be blessed this much by this many people? That's really the purpose of a hot seat, is for us to deliver value to you based upon our lifelong preparation. So when it comes to preparing for the hot seat, we've done the preparation. You come prepared to receive. Now, with that being said, I do want to say one thing about the hot seat. You probably want to have some sort of preparation coming into it. Now, I've been in the Green Room Mastermind since October 2010. That's my own personal mastermind group, and I'm in the hot seat every 6 weeks in my own group. And there are times when I prepare ahead of time. And typically for me, that means like, hey, I know that my hot seat's coming up this week, and to make the best use of the time, I want to make sure to ask these three questions. These are the three things. I've got this conference coming up. I want to get some advice on ticketing systems. I want to get some advice on Facebook advertising. And I also want to get some advice on email subject lines or email subjects or topics in my marketing campaign for the event. Those are the three things that I want to bring to the hot seat. That's where I want to take all those people who've been preparing a lifetime in the green room. I want them to speak into me, all right, based upon these three topics. One thing I may find is that everybody in the group gets really excited about this first topic, and the conversation could start shifting and being very heavily weighted in an area that was somewhat interesting to me. But you know what? I really want to make sure that I get into this second or third question. I started with this one, and I got the value that I needed, and man, the wisdom and insight that they're giving me going in this other direction than I anticipated, it's extremely valuable. And you have to evaluate for yourself, is this where I want this to go? Or would I like to make sure that, because that information, it could be valuable to me way down the road, but I'm right here, and for me to get from here to the next step, I need to really make sure we touch that second bullet point and that third bullet point. And so sometimes you may need to say, hey guys, I really appreciate that. Everything you're saying here, it's far more than what I expected to get. And I'm going to write this down. I want to tap back into your valuable experience on this down the road, maybe schedule a call. But if you guys don't mind, I'd like to go ahead and shift into my second topic right now. And you have to be willing to kind of just step up and say, this is what I want to get out of the call, if you already know what it is that you want to get out of your hot seat. There have been times when, quite frankly, I didn't even have anything that I felt like I needed from the green room. It's my hot seats coming up, and I know exactly what projects that I'm working on. I've got the priorities. I've got the exact next steps that I need to do. And I also have the education to know exactly how to do them, or at least I know all the resources of where to go to get everything. So I know exactly what I need to do. And there have been times when I've come to the hot seat and I've literally just monologued. My entire hot seat, I monologued. I say, hey guys, if you guys don't mind, I just would like to share with you during my hot seat today what I've been up to. And then I'm like, hey, I did this conference and I experienced these things. These are the things that I noticed that went really well. This is the things that I'm going to change the next time. By the way, now that that's finished, I'm working on this. This is my next priority. This is my next goal. This is how I'm going about accomplishing it. And through that conversation, through that monologue, some other folks in the group may have some questions, and what I'm doing is actually benefiting other people in the group, although that's not the purpose of the hot seat, except for the fact that the hot seat is for you to do with whatever it is you want to do. And so if you don't feel like you have something that you need specific advice, specific answers to specific questions, you can do whatever you want with your hot seat. It's completely up to you. Your hot seat has no template. It has no restrictions. Matter of fact, I say that boldly because it's like, well, wait a second. You mean I can do anything I want in my hot seat? And I'm like, yeah. And I can tell you that I would not have approved you as a member of the Next Level Mastermind if I had any doubt about how you would make use of your 40-minute hot seat every 6 weeks. So yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can monologue, you can ask a couple questions, you can come to the group and say, hey guys, I'm really struggling in my marriage right now. You can say, hey guys, I've just had this family emergency come up and it's really bringing me down, and I just want to talk about just personal life and how it's causing me to question everything about my priorities and the direction I'm going. You can do anything you want in your hot seat. The only thing that I ask when it comes to your hot seat is that you don't overthink it, that you don't put too much pressure on yourself to deliver anything that doesn't come natural to you. The best preparation you can have for your hot seat is for you to come to your 40-minute hot seat prepared to share whatever is on your mind, whatever is in your heart, whatever questions you have, whatever goals you have, whatever it is, anything, personal, professional, just come willing to share and also willing to receive from all of us who have been preparing a lifetime to serve you. That's my PSA for hot seats in the Next Level Mastermind, and I can't wait until your hot seat. See you then.